Hi everyone, welcome back to Dozen Cats Wellness Tarot. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you're having an awesome weekend wherever you may be. This is the Oracle Garden, and you can get this Oracle Garden from crystaldirections.com, which is Nancy Jean's website, and I will leave the link to that in the description box below. Now you guys have seen me do this live, and I thought what we would do is, talk about the Oracle Garden and do a collective reading for what's coming up in October. So the Oracle Garden, as you can see, is a cloth that is broken out into several different components, different sections. We have the grounding stones on the four corners, and then we have the 5 stones that we throw into the middle of the cloth and then put together the reading from there. So we have the pyrite, we have orange calcite, we have the sodalite, we have the amethyst, and we have the fuchsite. And those are the stones that we throw. Each of those stones represent a specific category. The pyrite is grounding. The orange calcite is our mind. The sodalite is our clarity. The amethyst is our spirit, and the fuchsite is our body. Now, as we go around the garden, we have the different chakras on the outside. On the next level, we have restate, past, go for it, true, future, present, path forward, and false. And then in the center, we have the 4 elements: fire, water, air, and earth. And so together with the combination of the stones, we can get a nice reading for the collective. So without further ado, let's go ahead and collect them. I have my sheet here with all of the sort of meanings and the different categories. So for October, what is coming up? This is collective reading. Please remember that this is for entertainment purposes only. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everyone. If it does resonate, claim it. If it does not, leave it behind. All right, so we're going to stick that right there. All right, so our pyrite. When you have a stone, for example, that crosses into different sections, you read all the sections that it could apply to. So we're going to start with the pyrite, which is landed in the heart chakra. And pyrite, again, is grounding. So encourages understanding that all is not in the physical realm. Okay, we have our sodalite that has landed in false, and our sodalite again is our clarity. Vision is clouded at this time. Now, because the pyrite is in the heart, I'm thinking that there is a sort of resurgence, if you will, an overflowing of emotions, which is why our vision is clouded. We are thinking more with the heart than we are with our mind. And sometimes when we have a surplus of emotions that are flooding us, it is difficult to see clearly what needs to be done and how we move forward to get things done. Now, our orange calcite is between the restate and the past. So orange calcite is your mind. So in restate, think of how a situation is viewed. So breaking down the steps, right? Leading us back towards this overflowing of emotions and this not being able to find clarity. The past. Look to previous forms that have served you. So if things that you have done in the past to help you get past an obstacle or deal with an overflowing of emotions, if, for example, you know that going outside into nature or picking up a book and reading it is what sort of helps to recalibrate or recharge your battery, perhaps that might help bring this clarity more into focus. Now we have our fuchsite landing in the element of water, and fuchsite is our body, and we're getting grounding elements. So get help from grounding elements. So like I said, going out into nature in that calm and peaceful, tranquil environment. Water is very rejuvenative. It is very cleansing. It is very tranquil. The sound alone, lots of people go to sleep with sounds of waves and oceans and rain and the like. It's very therapeutic, water, because we have no resistance in water. It helps bring things back into flow, back into balance, makes things feel easier. Now, our amethyst, of course, is between all of these things over here. So, water, true, the tree of life, the crown chakra, future, and air. So here we go with all of that. We're going to start with water. So amethyst, again, is your spirit. So transmutation is completed. So we've gone through a completion. We're not always sure when we're going through something, and when we are going through a leveling up, a change, clarity sometimes can be very difficult because we may not always know what's happening to us or how to deal with that, how to find balance during that change. Next, let's go to true. So true, spirit goes forward in harmony with the plan. So in other words, spirit knows what's happening. We may not have caught on to the plan yet. This is where we need to trust in the universe, that the universe and spirit has our back. We don't always have to know the answers, right? This is more about recognizing the beauty in the journey itself, in each step that we take along that path, rather than focusing on the outcome. Now we go to the tree of life and harmony. And actions without your spirit is empty. This resonates for me personally. Sometimes when we don't have the answers to do things, we have a tendency to throw ourselves at it because we just need to get through it. We just need to get past it. It's not a case of not being motivated to get things done, but there's no spark, there's no passion, there's no understanding of why I'm doing it. I'm just doing it so I can get through it, right? So doing this with a sort of, it just has to get done, like it's in a list of things to do. There's no inspiration, there's no heart, there's no joy. that we're finding. There's no beauty in it. We're just doing. Now we go to the crown, which is enlightenment. Spirit harmonizes all of your efforts. So Spirit is working with you. Again, the universe is working with you. It feels like we are resisting what is happening, but Spirit and the universe have our back. They are working together to get us through this massive change. Now we move to the future. Be patient. The transmutation is not ready. Now, we had that the transmutation is completed and we don't know it. So when the transmutation is not quite ready, I feel like that's saying to us that it's not quite ready to be revealed. Like we haven't caught up yet. It's like you're binge watching your favorite show and you're on episode 11 and episode 12 is the end of the season. We're not quite ready to, sort of reveal everything. And that's totally okay because everything in due time, right? Air. Let's go to air. Spirit transforms thinking. This one little stone told us an awful lot about what's happening in October. We are going through a phase, a change, a leveling up, a shift in perspective. Now, what is October? The season of fall is about what? It is about harvesting the crops from the summer. It is about taking stock of all that you have, expressing your gratitude and your blessings, being thankful for all of the harvest that you have now brought into you. And then when you take stock of it, you are preparing for the winter. That is what fall and October bring to us. A lot of people start to get depressed around this time of year because they know that winter is coming, right? This is the time of year when light equals the same amount of dark. And that can be very difficult for some people to mentally work out. A lot of people set a lot of goals and intentions throughout the summer. And when we get to this point in the year, we go through that proverbial checklist that we haven't accomplished anything that we set out to because we were having fun during the summer. So there is this rush to get things done. But there's no heart in the things that we're doing, which was pointed out to us here with the amethyst. So, water. Be around water. Take some cleansing baths. Listen to some waterfall or like rain, something to help you feel very soothing and very rejuvenated. Write a list of things that you have accomplished in a gratitude way, right? Review those accomplishments and be grateful for each and every one of those. Think of the blessings that each of those accomplishments has brought to you. Consider releasing any negativity. Invite joy in and think of it in terms of, I'm going to leave the rest up to the universe because Spirit has my back. The universe knows the timing, and whatever is going to happen is going to happen. You resisting it is not going to change that. It's only going to make the journey more difficult. Try to think back about how you navigated a challenge in the past. what worked for you in the past? How did you reignite your passion? How did you restart your heart? How did you help to bring clarity and focus to yourself in a prior moment of uncertainty? How did you get through it? Because this isn't a question of whether you can or you can't. You're going to get through this. It's already happened. You just haven't quite caught up to it yet. And so sometimes if we just sit back and allow ourselves to be in a peaceful, tranquil sort of state of mind, if we understand that we have accomplished things, that we have blessings, and that we are grateful for the experience, for the journey, and for the place that we are at, sometimes that is enough to shift our focus from resisting to embracing. And I think that that's what October is about. October is about embracing rather than resisting. I hope that this resonates. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hope that you have a great Sunday. And until we see each other again, I wish you many, many blessings. Mwah. Bye for now.